Guys, while I'm out here, I've been wanting to make, okay, I guess I'm not going to throw the chatterbait yet, but guys, in just a minute I'm going to talk to you when I pick up that chatterbait about a rod, man, that I love to death. I've come to love it so much. It's probably my favorite rod. If I could only have one rod, that would be my rod. It's so versatile. There's one. It's so versatile in its functions, man. It can throw so many different kinds of baits. Oh man, there's another one chasing it, dude. There's so many fish in here, and they're so active. Dude, he choked this thing. Holy crap, he choked that. There's no way this fish was coming off. Guys, look at that. I don't care how small it is. When they eat it like that, dude, you're doing something right. When I pick up that chatterbait in a bit, I want to talk to y'all about this rod, man. If I could only have one rod. I know a lot of serious anglers have multiple rods. You know, multiple setups, myself included. I've done a rod and reel arsenal, and that's awesome, you know. But not everyone is fortunate enough to have, you know, a setup for every type of bait, whether it's a crankbait, a chatterbait, a fluke, a jig, a topwater. So I think I have found, in my opinion, my favorite rod for so many different roles and functions. And I'm going to share that with you guys here in just a few minutes and talk about it just a little bit. Man, it's caught me so many fish. I've thrown so many different kinds of baits on it, dude. It is just absolutely awesome. Yes, it is a little pricey, but you get what you pay for, and it is absolutely amazing, in my opinion. But yeah, I'll talk about that with you guys here shortly. Alright guys, so I want to take a minute and talk about my favorite rod. If I could only have one rod, what rod it would be. Okay, this is the Dobyns Champion XP casting rod. It's a 7.3 medium heavy fast action. The number here is 733C SH. It's a 7.3 medium heavy fast action, and it's just an awesome, super versatile rod. One thing I love about Dobyns, man, is that on their rods they actually label the various functions that the rod was made for. So here you can see it's rated for 10 to 17 pounds. It's a one-piece rod, lures for 1/4 ounce to 3/4 of an ounce. It can be used for weightless Senkos, flukes, spooks, topwater bait, horny toads, topwater bait, spinner baits. Like I got here tied on it, chatterbaits. Guys, I've thrown chatterbaits, spinner baits, jigs, Texas rigs, finesse jigs, 3/8 to 1/2 ounce jigs, some topwater baits on it. There's just so many things that you can do. I can throw a fluke on there. So many baits that you can throw on this rod. It is one of the most versatile rods I have ever used in my life. One thing I love about it, and I've found about Dobyns, is that when I think of 7.3 medium heavy, I think of a more meaty rod, which is totally fine. But one thing I've learned about Dobyns is that their rods tend to be, at least in this series, a little bit lighter than what a normal, 7.3 medium heavy would be. So this is a little lighter, but it has enough backbone to really bring those fish in, to get on a good hook set, and to get the job done in many ways. I don't know if you haven't watched my video where we went to the mountains and did a little river fishing on the new river. Unfortunately, I found out when I got there that 2 of my rods broke. So I ended up turning this 7.3 medium heavy rod into my all-around finesse jig and Ned rig rod. And guys, I caught several, I was casting finesse jigs, Ned rigs, had a bite. Finesse jigs, Ned rigs on this rod. I mean, I was launching it out there, no problems, no backlashes, nothing like that, man. It's just so versatile, guys, and I'm not going to make a long video about this, just going on and on, but I would highly recommend it. It's been super durable for me. It's extremely sensitive, man. I can feel every tick of structure, everything my bait and my weight comes across. It's just an all-around great rod in my opinion. But guys, I highly recommend this rod. It doesn't even have to be this rod. I'm just giving you kind of an idea what I've learned as an angler. There's one right there on the chatterbait. Whenever I was first starting out, I could only get, there's a little guy came off. I could only get 1 or 2 setups, you know. Now I have a lot more, but if you can only get 1 or 2 setups, I highly recommend this. You can do so many different things with it, and it's just an all-around awesome rod. Another one. There's another one on the chitter chatter. There's one. Got it on the fall.